Hello, welcome to Diary of a Holistic Nutritionist. In our last episode, we made a furrow into fats and oils. In fact, we started talking about what it does to the body, what they do to the body. We try to differentiate between fat, which is solid at room temperature, that is when not in the fridge, and oils, which are liquid at room temperature. Today, we are going to take it a little bit further. But before we do that, let me welcome our returning subscribers. And for those of you here for the first time, heartily, we welcome you. And for new ones, please try to subscribe and press the notification button so that you'll be the first to know when we have a new episode. I'm your host, Olakweju Osemuwo. I'm a scientist, I'm a researcher, and holistic nutritionist. So today we'll move just a little bit forward. Remember, we said fat has a lot of bad rap. So we are moving very, very slowly. Now, we want to talk about the 4 types of fat that we have. Each time we are talking about different things and we say they are this number, it means that there's something that differentiates them. So listen carefully. The first type of fats are saturated fat. They bear the brunt of most of the bad rap that fat has. Saturated fats are found in many of the animal products, in the meat and the different parts of the body of the animal. Of course, the next type of fat, the second type, those ones are trans fat. In fact, there is nothing to make you eat trans fat. Don't eat it. But we will come back to that. So trans fat are fat that cause damage within the body because they make it difficult for the body to work well. So anytime you pick something and they say it has trans fat, it is better not to eat it. You will still find them in the animal fats, in the different animal products that we buy or that you eat. The third type of fats and oil are the ones we call monounsaturated fat. Remember when we started, we said saturated fat. This one now is unsaturated, but it's monounsaturated. It has something that has been removed from it. So it's monounsaturated. We will go into details later. And then the fourth type is polyunsaturated fat. Poly means many. It means more than one. So poly is many. It means that fat has many things that have been removed from it. All of these things differ in how the body reacts to them. That is why we are learning all this. And a major reason is for us to choose wisely where we want to eat. Because sometimes you tell yourself, oh, do I have to learn all of this? I do the best I can not to use big names and big words, but sometimes it is important that you listen to them. I have stripped off most of the very big words. So it is important that you know that there are 4 types of fat and oil. And we have named the 4 as saturated fat, which bears most of the bad name that fats and oils have. I will not say you should not eat it at all, but you got to be careful. Then we talked about trans fat. Trans fat, please don't eat it. It's still found in animal products and it disrupts how the body system works. So please don't eat it. The third one is the monounsaturated. Remember what number one is saturated. Monounsaturated means it has something that is short in its components. That will tell you what it can do later. And the polyunsaturated, the ones that have many things that are not in them. I'm going to pause and let you think on these things. Because sometimes when they say something is not good, listen, there may be a redeeming feature in that thing that at face value somebody tells you is not good. So that's why we are taking a little at a time. So in the next episode, we shall actually go into types of saturated fat, trans fat, and monounsaturated and polyunsaturated fat. So we want you to interact with us in the space below. We want to hear your comments on food. Do you have a relationship with food that you are not very pleased about, or a food you love to eat, you are not sure is good for you? So we also want you to share our video, to like us, and to subscribe, and let's generate a discussion, especially on those things that are not very easy to understand concerning food. So, until the next time, remember that wellness is the basis of health and beauty. See you then.